TSF Entertainment.
Yo, 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 and welcome back to TSF Entertainment. This time we are bringing you Power Book Episode 7, exclusive picks and predictions. So let's just go ahead and get right into it. Episode 7 title is I Can't Fix This. The synopsis says when tragedy strikes, Tariq and the Tejadas are set on a mission to avenge what they've lost. Drew must take out a threat to Carter's organization in order to protect his family. Here we have Effie and Kane. As we know from the last episode, Effie wants out. After almost being unalive, she wants out. She feels she's no longer built for it. And Kane comforted her, but I'm thinking here Kane is going to somehow, some way convince her to stay in the game. He's going to, tell her, you know, we need you, I need you, I'll protect you, but I need you to stay in the game, especially since she has such a good connection with the Russians. Here we see Kane and Effie again, but if you pay attention, you'll see they are in a different bedroom, a different dorm room. We can also see that Kane is speaking to someone. If you look down near Kane's boots, you see a laptop, and I think they are talking to none other than Braden. Now the question is, why are they talking to Braden? It could be quite possible since Braden and Tariq took out Zion. I'm also thinking that maybe Kane is trying to set up a side deal. As we know, Kane wants Braden and Tariq gone, all together. No longer wants to be dealing with them, but Noma keeps allowing it. So here could be quite possible he is making a side deal to where he says, we know y'all are moving product. You're going to give Effie the cut of the product that y'all are moving in the concerts. Could be also where as to he's saying, Effie is going to move product in the concerts now. Here we have Detective Carter, Detective Felicia, and Detective Nico. And they're all here in the precinct. Thinking here, quite possibly, this is where he lets them know that he had to take out Kamal Tate. As we know, Tate saw Nico being dirty, approached Carter about him. He tried to get him to join forces with him, and he unalived him to cover up the task force. So here he could be quite possibly telling them this. This could be the scene after scene, as we saw from the trailer, where he was at the morgue and he talked to Kamal Tate brother Rashard Tate, and he's telling them now that hey, Rashard Tate is now into this, so we need to tread lightly and do everything that we can to cover ourselves and cover the task force. In this scene right here, we have Nico and Detective Carter again in his office. We all know that on the last episode, Drew informed Detective Nico on Roman about to snitch to get out of jail and was going to tell everything on the task force. He also gave Detective Nico the ultimatum in order for him to even take out Roman. So I'm thinking here this is quite possible. This is where Detective Nico shares that information with Detective Carter, and Detective Carter is going to try to think of some way or somehow to keep, as I said before, to keep the task force, intact, to make sure that none of the information gets leaked. Here we have Noma and Kane, and from the trailer, we saw Kane question her again. We also saw Kane asking her, saying to her, do you even trust Davis? To which she says that she does not. But she still needs Davis. And I feel she's going to let Kane know, like, I need Davis to help legitimize my businesses. I need those ports. He's the only one who can get it. So she tasked Davis to find another way where she could legitimize her businesses as Zion took out Wiley Adams. Here we have Effie, and she seems to be in someone's home looking at a laptop. Judging by the mouse pad there, which is the police flag, could be quite possible she is in one of the task force homes. And it could be also possible that she is trying to hack into one of their laptops. Now, the question is, who home is it? And why is she doing that? Thinking maybe that somehow they found out about the task force and she is trying to hack into the laptop to see exactly what the task force has on all of them, or if they have any information at all on Noma. Here we have Detective Felicia and Detective Carter. And from judging by his expression, it looks to be very serious. Thinking here, this is where Carter finds out about Diana being in the hospital. And Detective Felicia tells him what happened, that she tasked Diana with taking out Zion, and she let, Tariq and Braden take him out. They got into a spat, and she, of course, we all know she beat up Diana. And Detective Carter didn't like that. He's telling her she's moving sloppy. Like, we have to keep a tight lid on this task force, and now you just open us up to a can of worms. You're bringing heat on us by doing that. And also could possibly tell her that, I had a conversation with Monet earlier, and she said that, she'll do anything for her kids. So now you're going to have a target on your back from Monet. Here in the scene, we have Tasha and Tariq. We've all seen the snippet from them going back and forth. Tasha tells Tariq, you lie just like your father. What's going on? And Tariq tells her, I can handle it. I'm better than Ghost. Now, will he tell Tasha about Diana being pregnant? That's not likely. I don't think that he is. I think he's going there just to check, just to make sure that they're good. I think he's going to somehow finagle his way again out of this situation and not tell Tasha exactly what's going on. Here we have Diana and Tariq, and it looks they be in someone's home. We've been waiting. We've all seen the infamous picture, the infamous scene where it looks like Diana is unaliving someone. If you've seen that scene, there is a black leather jacket she has on, which looks to be the exact same black leather jacket. Now, could it be that Tariq and Diana went to go get revenge on Detective Felicia? This is her home. And Tariq is just telling her, hey, look, it had to be done. You had to do what you had to do. And here we have Monet, Tariq, and Diana. As we see, they have on the same clothes. So, of course, we're going to assume this is the exact same house. I'm thinking possibly that Diana and Tariq, as I said earlier, they decided to get revenge on Detective Felicia on their own, and they did not tell Monet. And Monet happens to show up and asks exactly what did y'all do, what's going on, and whatnot. Also, if you've seen a snippet in one of the trailers, there's a scene where Detective Carter has all three of them at gunpoint. And this is the exact same scene right here. So we know in this scene, Detective Carter will come in and hold them at gunpoint, and he has two guns in his hand when he's holding them at gunpoint. So drop down in that comic box and let us know your theories, your predictions after just seeing those exclusive pics.